IGCSE Physics ATP Alternative to Practical October November 20. Question number 3. A student investigates the magnification of the image produced by a lens. Figure shows the apparatus used. This is the apparatus. This is the convex lens. There is a hole in front of an illuminated object. And when the light goes in and the object is placed here, since this object is this a triangular sort of a thing, when it is placed here, the image is formed on the screen, and that image is going to be an inverted image as well as the enlarged image. For example, if the triangle is placed here, the image will be formed as inverted and enlarged image, because with the help of convex lens, the images are always enlarged and uh, inverted images. Now, they ask us to find out because it's basically drawn with the actual size. So if you go by and find out the value by using a ruler or a scale, you can find out the value. So I'm using a random value. It's almost equals to 1.6 centimeter or maybe 16 millimeter, you can say. Now, what we are going to do that the student places the lens at a distance of u is equals to 20.0 centimeter from the illuminated object. Now, this is the distance from the illuminated object, and he moves the screen slowly until a clear focused image is formed on the screen. Now, he's going to check, the student is checking basically by moving the by moving the screen slowly so that he or she can see the clear image on the screen. Now, then he measures the distance V between the center of the lens and the screen. Now, V is between the center of the lens and the screen. Now, this is going to be the distance V. As we can say, it's even written here. This is V and this is U. He adjusted the screen so that he can get the clear image of the screen, that is 20 centimeters. So basically, now they told us that U is 20. So this is 20 centimeter at this point. This 20 centimeter is actually showing us the proper image on the screen. And V is this much distance, which is from the lens and the screen. This distance is in between it. Now he repeats the procedure using values of U equals to 25, 30, 35, and 40. He basically uses 4 different values of U. And then he found the values of M by using, he repeats the procedure and he calculates the values of M. M is basically the magnification. See what is the magnification plot. So what he's going to do that he's finding the magnification by dividing the U and V. Now, how can I see that? This is already given that calculate and record the magnification M for each value of U. Use the equation M is equals to V divided by W. Now, what we have to do, we have to divide V by U to get the value of magnification M. Now, in each value, we are going to divide it. Now, it's very important to calculate the values by using the same number of significant figures. For example, if I am dividing 70.9 divided by 20.0, 70.9 divided by 20.0, I get 3.54. So I'm writing 3.54. Only till 3 significant figure, the answer is completely fine. Then I'm going to divide 41.5 divided by 25. And this is 1.66. Then I've got 32.5 divided by 30.0. Now, it's very important to calculate the same number of significant figures as I told you, because this question only carries 1 mark. And you will lose 1 mark if you are not following the same procedure for all the values of M. Similarly, 28.1 divided by 35.0. And now this is 0.08. Sorry, it's not 0.08, it is 0.80. This is 0.802. Now, since I have to take the values since the 3 significant figures, so this is the first significant figure, I have taken it till 802. Now, the last one is 25.6 divided by 40.0, and I got the value 0.64. Since it's 0.64 only, so I'm writing 0.64. Okay, now this table has been formed. So I'm writing the values here as 3.54, 1.66, 1.08, 0.802, then 0.640. Now these are the values of M I got. And since we have to find the make a graph of U and M, so I will be taking all the values of U against it. So let me write the values of U here, which is 20.0, 25.0, 30.0, 35.0, and 40.0. Now they have clearly mentioned one thing, which is that which value should be taken on x-axis and what is to be taken on y-axis. So we can see that this is the graph. We have to plot the value, start the y-axis at u is equals to 20. They particularly told us that we have to take like that. So I'm going to, draw the graph of x and y-axis here. This is my y-axis and this is my x-axis. Now we have to make like certain, the boxes would be numbered. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on both sides here, then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, this would be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this here, maybe I'm not doing it exactly correct. So if you see it clearly, you do it clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Randomly, I'm just placing the value. It's almost like that. So and then we have 20 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I'm going to write the values here. So it would be like they told us to take the values on, start the y-axis at u is equals to 20. So it would be y-axis at 20. And then 25, 30, 35, and then it's 40. And here we have like the values are starting from 0.6 and then moving on to 3. So we can write like 0. Maybe 5, then 1.0, then 1.5, then 2.0, then 2.5, then 3, then 3.0, then 3.5, this way. Or maybe I can do it like different type of values. If I got the value like 0.6 or maybe 22. Now, the values of like at first at 20, it's 3.54. So at 20, it would be 3.54. Okay, if we are starting the value like here, I have a little doubt here that we should be starting the values from here. Like it should be here, it should be 20 because we are starting it from 20. So 25, 30, 35, and so at 20, the value should be 35.4, so 3.54. So I'm writing that 3.5 here. So I can just clear stats. This is 3.54. Then at 25, I've got the value 1.6. So it's almost zero. This would be the value would be +1. And then it's 25. And then at 30, the value is 1.08. So it would be like 1.08. So it's almost like here. The one was here almost. And then at 35, the value is like 0.8. So it's almost 0.8. Like that. And then at the value 40, 0.6. So it's almost got the value as like 6 here. So when you are going to join it, it would be a graph basically. So I'll try my level best to create a curve sort of a thing like that. Yep. And then at this point, what we have to do, we have to find out the next thing, that is, they say use your graph to determine the value of the object when the magnification m is equals to 1.0. So let's move on at 1.0. So at 1.0, it's like at 1.0, I'm going to say that. Check. This is going to be okay, at 1.0, the value of u is 1.0. It's almost like 31. It's like at 31, the value of u is 31. So it's almost 31. Though I haven't made that exact graph, but the value of that is 31. So now moving on to the next part where they say that when it's 31, like we got the value of u1 as 31. So now they say that find the value of u1 divided by 2, which is 31 divided by 2, which is 15.5, which is the focal length. And now it is also clear from the fact that the focal length is almost every single time the focal length lies between 14 to 16. And between 14 to 16, there is a value. So it is also clearly indicate that your value is correct. If it is 15.5, definitely it is a correct value. Okay. Now moving on to the last and F part, where they say that state the 2 precautions that you would take with this experiment in order to obtain the accuracy. Now, these are the 2 basic, precautions that they are asking us to take if we want to do the experiment with proper. So basically, the most important thing I would suggest that if you are going to perform the experiment should be performed in such a way that it should be performed always performed in a dark. That is a foremost important thing, dark room. And the next precaution, that is the object, lens, and the screen. They are all should be in proper line, right? The object, the lens, and the screen. They are all should be in, or maybe they should be aligned properly. Properly. So these are the 2 precautions. Now, this is the question that we have done. This is question number 3. I hope you have understood this question.